Hello Commanders, OrangePheonix here, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video on picture taking in Elite Dangerous. So many Commanders have asked me to create a how-to video regarding capturing a shot in this amazing galaxy. So, here goes. First thing I would say is this is simply a guide, not the rule. Photography is all about the photographer's style, and this video is all about ways to help you get the shot you want while maximising its visual impact through positioning and shot composition with the in-game tools. The first aspect to bring to your attention is the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is one of the most common rules in photography and one of the easiest to learn. To understand the use of rule of thirds, simply break up the image into thirds, both horizontally and vertically. And for this, I've created a handy overlay to help explain. The 4 intersection points of these lines, and the 4 lines themselves, are where you will find strong compositional lines of a photograph. They can be placed to create a strong, balanced image that is the most pleasing to the eye. Some images use more than one point or line of the rule of thirds, while others will only apply a single line or point to their composition, and let the other aspects of the image fall where they may. Although it's not essential to use the rule of thirds, more times than not it will improve the simplest of captures. So, now, using the rule of thirds overlay, we're going to zoom out so that the ship is highlighted by the upper horizontal line, and the intersections of the bottom line are as close as possible to the barnacles. Once in position, we take our picture. Now, what we're going to do is using the in-game camera suite tools, switching to blur and focus. First of all, blur the image to 100%. Now, move the focus, and if you watch closely, you will see a focus line crawl across the screen, and once it's highlighted the subject, i.e. the barnacles, you stop. Now moving the blur backwards, you can get the image you want. Take a picture. Now using similar tools, we will do the same with another shot. As you can see, this is lined up, once again with the rule of thirds grid, and we're going to blur to 100%. Now moving the focus, watch for the focus line, highlight the front of the SRV, and once positioned correctly, which can take some moving back and forward, you can start to adjust the blur down till you get the shot that you require, like so. Then hiding the UI, we can then take our picture. Now using the same positioning, I will show you the other method using the same tools. So bringing back up the UI, like so, blur to 100% again, and now move your focus up to the full 1000, and you'll notice that the foreground stays in blur and the background goes to focus, and this can give a really nice shot. Once again, adjusting the blur down till you get the picture you wish, and the right balance of blur to focus, and take a picture. This method can also be utilised for space shots. Now, particularly with long ships such as the Anaconda, the blurring 100% and the focusing to maximum gives a nice effect where the front of the ship will be slightly blurred and the back of the ship will be in focus along with the background, and can really add some great depth of field to your image. Now we move the blur back slightly till you get the desired shot. Remove the UI and wait for the last bit of the UI to disappear and take a picture. Hopefully this Elite Dangerous photography guide has proven useful to you, and after being introduced to these simple methods, you can capture the dynamic images you have always wanted. Please note, I have included in the information below links to the basic binding guides for the in-game camera suite for Xbox controller, Thrustmaster X Flight Hotas, and the Thrustmaster T16000 Hotas. These once again are rough guides, as you may wish to configure your bindings slightly differently depending on your control system. The best tip I can give when making your own camera bindings is bind them the same as you fly, for maximum ease of use. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing more of you commanders sharing amazing captures of this incredible game. 07 Commanders, and fly safe.